This presentation is going to show students how to complete Drill 1 under Lesson 2, Work with Tables and Graphics. This tutorial will show students how to complete Drill 1 as a part of Lesson 2, Work with Tables and Graphics. As you can see, I'm already in my Google Classroom, which is where we will eventually upload and turn in this assignment. If you happen to be in the classroom, you can grab a textbook off the table, or if you're working at home, you can go to the course website under Course Textbook, and you can download Lesson 2, pages 61 through 67. Once you download that, just go ahead and open it up, and I'm going to snap that to the left. And I am going to now open up PowerPoint. If PowerPoint doesn't happen to be on your startup menu, you can actually search for it by just typing in the beginning letters of PowerPoint. P-O. Notice just typing in P-O shows that program. If you want to have PowerPoint remain on your startup menu, you can right click it here and pin it to your start menu. So from that point on, if you go to start, it shows up. Alright, so we're going to open up PowerPoint. And let's look at the directions. The first direction says, in a new PowerPoint, key to title, career skills. Alright, so let me go ahead and work in full screen. Career skills. And in the subtitle, presented by, press enter, type your name. Not my name, but your name. Then, direction 2 says, add a new title and content layout slide. So to insert a new slide, you have a new slide button under the Home tab. You can click that button there, but if you hit the drop down, it gives you the 9 different options of layout slides that you can choose from. And as you can see, the second one is called title and content, which is what we want. We'll click on that one. And the title they want us to type is communication skills. And notice the 6 different icons below. We have table, insert chart, insert smart art graphic, insert picture from file, which means a picture that you have saved on your computer already, clip art, and insert media clip. So we actually want a table. Clicking on the table icon gives us an insert table dialog box, and it's asking us how many columns and rows we want. Notice that the default columns and rows are 5 and 2. So by default you get 5 columns and 2 rows. Notice that the 5 is selected. So instead of pressing backspace or delete, we're going to type whatever number we need. The directions in the book call for 2 columns and 4 rows. So we're going to hit 2, hit tab on the keyboard, type 4, and then hit enter. And I was able to do all of that without having to pick my mouse up. The 4th direction says merge the cells in the top row. So we're going to select that top row, and notice we have now that we have a table, we have a table tool tab similar to how we had when we were working in Microsoft Word, and you also have the design and layout options. So in order to merge, we have to go to layout, and with the first row still selected, we're going to go to merge and merge cells, and notice that took those 2 cells and made them 1. Alright, it says key the content, center the title horizontally and vertically, and align the columns as shown. Okay, so for those who are working from the PDF file, here's what we're typing here. We're going to type this information, and notice that column A is left aligned and column B is right aligned. Okay, so in this column, or in the title, it's estimated distribution of communication time, and they want us to center it horizontally and vertically. So here's a little different from Microsoft Word. In Microsoft Word, under the layout, we actually had 9 options for layout and alignment, but here they're separated into vertical and horizontal. So the first thing we're going to do is click on center, which will center it horizontally, and then we'll click on this one, center vertically, which will center it vertically. And now we just have to type in the information that exists in the textbook, and I'm pressing tab to move to each cell. Okay, and we want to change the alignment of column B to right. The next direction says add a row at the bottom and then key listening 43%. So to add a row to this table, we go to the last cell and press the tab key, and we're going to add listening 43%, and we're going to apply in direction 6, apply the civic theme, and then save this. So to apply a theme, we want to go over to design, and here are your themes here. But in order to see all of them, you just hit the more icon, and once you do that, all the themes are in alphabetical order. So here's the civic theme here. I'm going to apply that one, and then we're going to save this file. Alright, so we're going to save it as, and I'm going to put class period first, and then we're going to put pp2-drill1. Save it in your documents, and remember that so you know how and where to upload it from when you're ready to upload it to your Google document or your Google Classroom. And the last direction says keep the presentation open. So if you look back on the textbook, we finished these 6 steps, but now we're going to move to the next page where it talks a little bit about smart art. Hopefully you'll take some time to read this information and learn the steps necessary to complete each one of these tasks. If we go to page 63, here's the continuation of drill 1. Alright, so the first thing they want us to do is to insert a new slide between the title slide and slide 2. Alright, so let's do that. So if I go to slide 1 and then I'll go home and insert a new slide, it puts that slide in between the title slide and slide 1, making slide 2 slide 3. Okay, the title is going to be career skills, and the bullets are communication skills critical for all professions, communication skills essential, PowerPoint enhances many types of presentations. Direction 3, it says select the bulleted text and convert it to a target list smart graphic. And then in the textbook it tells us to do so. You go to home, paragraph, convert smart art, and you actually have to search to find the appropriate smart art graphic, which is called target list. So now I'm going to actually click down at the bottom where it says more smart art graphics, and that will show us the entire list of graphics. Now one thing I don't like about PowerPoint is these are not listed in alphabetical order, so you actually have to sometimes spend time searching for the correct smart art graphic. So I'm going to scroll down, and I actually know that the target list smart art is this one here. That's our target list smart art. So I'll click on that one and hit OK. And notice what it does to my bulleted points. And this is a really easy way to spice up your PowerPoint presentations with very little effort. Alright, direction number 4 says insert a new slide with the title and content layout after slide 3. So let me close this, and after slide 3 I'm going to drop that down, title and content, and enter the title, estimated distribution of communication time. Now notice as I was typing that, Microsoft PowerPoint shrunk the font so that it would fit on that line. Direction 5 says in the content area add a converging radial smart art graphic. Okay, so once again we go up to convert smart art. I'm going to hit the more smart art graphics, and just so you don't have to search through all of these again, I'll let you know that the converging radial is the relationship type of smart art graphic, so that'll narrow it down a little bit for you. If we scroll down, it is this one here, so we're going to click on that, hit OK, and notice it gives us 4 placeholders, and it shows the relationship between these 3 boxes as it relates to this one circle. Okay. Direction number, the last direction in number 5 says add a new shape after the third shape on the right. So you got shape 1, 2, 3. They want us to add another one to the right of this one. The way that you add a shape is simply right clicking on the shape that you want to add before or after. Right click it, and there's an add shape feature. So you can either add another shape, a similar shape, either after or before the current shape. So they want us to add it after. And your slide should now look like this. Direction number 6 says display the text pane and key the following text. If necessary, tap enter to the position, the percentage on a second line. To display the text pane, you're going to go up on the ribbon and look under create graphic. And the point of the text pane, it allows you to type your information right into these boxes here. Okay. And if you notice, as I click on each one, it shows you exactly where that text is going to be. So this first box or bullet item represents the circle here. That second bullet represents this box, so on and so forth. Okay, so I'm going to start with the first one, time spent. And notice as I type information on each bullet, Microsoft PowerPoint will actually shrink the font to fit inside of that box. So listening, 43%. Try to spell it correctly. Speaking, 32%. Reading is 15%. Writing, 10%. And now we're finished. So what I would always implore you to do is just to go back over everything, make sure everything looks right. And then you're going to hit save. Since we've already given it a name, we don't have to resave it or give it a different name. And we close it. You go to your Google Classroom, upload it as drill 1, add, upload file from your computer, go to your documents where we save this, select the file that we just finished, upload it,